Right, you know what? While that's happening, I'm gonna do the whole posting the link thing. My channel. It's already here. Cool. Copy a link. Blah 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 blah. Well, you know the drill. Actually, I could probably remove the whole spoilers equals ban by now because I feel like I pretty much know everything that's gonna happen. Bethesda Net still doing the thing. Well, I can wait for a bit to start with. Wake me up when it's done. Too bad chat doesn't send sounds. I guess play sounds when someone sends a message. Someone can come in, tell me that this thing is done, and then I'll actually have to open my eyes, pay attention again. Today was a good day. It's time to finish it with a little bit of hell. And maybe heaven, depending on how it goes. Honestly, I probably don't even need the online mode. Doesn't it say that it only withholds my progress and trinkets until I... Oh! Well, never mind, it connected. Until I get online, so it kind of still remembers all my shit that I have. Somehow, even though... Like, you wouldn't think it would, because for some reason it needs online, but... Just to, like, verify, or I guess, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, this... Oh, hey. This thingamajig is appropriate. The background, because we're in the middle of hell, apparently. There's 2 levels, not just 1. Or 1 and 2 halves. The first half was pretty short. Let's continue, I guess. Necravol. Ooh, this looks a bit blue. Oh, yes. Let's see what infernal challenges are gonna be waiting for us. In this one, hopefully nothing so demanding as to have me figure out which left side it's talking about or something like that. Because I don't know if I can manage that again. And weapon points. I could probably waste them on some shit I don't need. Let me see. All this, all this, all this, all this. Microwave beam, micro missiles. I mean, heck it, let's just put it all in microwave beam, I suppose. I'm not gonna use it. Alright, was there any text on the loading screen? I hope there wasn't. Challenges. Ooh. I mean, yeah, obviously there's gonna be... I was like, oh, this is different. But then I realized, no, it's not that different because there's just no sailgate anymore because there's no point. More 1 with a single button 5 times. From a back. Glory kill on a tyrant. Back, huh, well. That sounds like... even I won't be able to mix that up because they only have 1 back. I just... Left side glory kill. Well, I know what the left side is. So, maybe that's going to Hello Champion. Те в спортивках Adidas. Да, ну, на самом деле, я хз. I don't even know what the hell kind of brand this is. Forward, I'm guessing. Russia. Is it? I guess it's not really showing up. I have a little bit of Russia going on here. But that's it. It's also red, very red. But you can't see it because I'm having my face cam in chromosome in monochrome. There we go. Okay, back on the Tyrant. When I'm having a cyber demon, I'm not really concerned with, you know, killing him just enough to get a glory kill thingamajig. And also, that kind of prevents me from using my sword on him, but okay. Okay, let's spin them all like usual. Quickly. Different? No. And again, I don't care about any of them. Alright, we've dropped somewhere. Literally just there, I guess. There was a statue of Olivia Pierce that we toppled as well. Well, you know what? Let's start on that. Actually. Oh, there was a little bit of text. As you make your ascent, you approach the final floors in Citadel, where souls are extracted from their bodies and converted to the edge of legendary. Enter the final stage of the Maker. Is it a misspelling of Maker? Makure's processing plant. You use the Argent Conduit to gain access to Urdak, homeworld of the Makers, where the Khan Maker prepares the final ritual to gain control of the Icon of Sin and unleash it upon the Earth. Feels good, man. After some of the bullshit this game throws at you, feels good to kinda cheat a little bit. Luckily, this is very quick. Alright, I don't even care that I don't have the blood punch anymore. I will gain it, honestly, all over again. Why is he stuck in that pose? Is he like coated in cement or something? I don't know. Oh, we're finally having some view. Yes.
We must make our way through into the top, where the pure Argent energy is exported directly to Urdak.
I have a question. How the hell are you actually watching what I am doing? Oops, nearly fell down there. Because I could have sworn I only took Vega with me. On the whatever the hell. You like Maker circular. Whoa, shit. USB. Okay, time to punch. Well, that didn't work well. Luckily, I don't give a shit. Hello, Vin. I guess it is. Oh, there's gonna be platforming. Unless that's just decorative. It seems like those are decorative. And that is where I will actually have to go. And I have all my fuel as well. Okay, and this is for the idiots. Oh, where do I go from here? I should have stopped to look at that because some of that looked fascinating. No, that's a terrible everything. No, I could have climbed there. I could have climbed there. Is it gonna respawn him? Just because, like, I need him or something. Okay, so yeah, I am hey, not supposed to somehow reach that thing immediately. Apparently. You know what? Screw you. No! Right, that was a dash refill. I picked it up and I didn't care about it. Like, who cares what that does? I just wanted a double jump, like triple jump instead. Apparently that was enough for one battle fight. Demonic corruption pip. Okay. There we go. Relearning how to play the game. It will be a fair impression. I don't know. They don't. I mean, I get a bit stuck on them because, you know, they're slow. In the sense that they're difficult, and thusly they make me kind of stop for a sec and die a couple times. Ooh. But as soon as you, I mean, couple tries and it's enough. It's no more slowing down the combat I feel than, or the pace than a regular hard fight. Yeah. I don't even need this. I can't even use them on the things that I wanted to use them on because now I have to do freaking challenges about it. What the hell? Is there secrets? Looks like there might be secrets. Ugh. Okay, cool. Only one up, but one ups are good. Where is that? That is there. And I'm fairly sure I cannot just kind of hop over there, so alright. Let's do this again, but without the Keikos this time. Hello, Hazmati. So I am now totally obeying the whole... Well, not obeying, but I'm supposed to be obeying the whole sit at home thing. I'm working, finally working from home, and working is even kind of saying a lot because today I didn't have to do anything. Yesterday I did a little bit of Android thingamajigs, and I actually brought this little phone here from work so I can build my AR builds on it. So now I briefly have a smartphone. Ugh. Though the cord is really short and I can't really plug it in comfortably. And it also has to like stay on top of this thin TV monitor I have to the left. Anyway. And I've stockpiled on food for I don't know how long. And not even the normal food that I buy, like chips and pizzas. I actually had some like, you know, vegetables and just meal type ingredients. And today I, apropos of nothing, celebrated Chinese cuisine and Chinese culture in general by having a frozen kind of dinner thing that's called like teriyaki chicken of sorts, but it's not really. It's like rice, some weird vegetable slices in there, bits of chicken and some black looking Chinese mushroom. And I'm like, hell yeah, what better thing to eat right now in light of the circumstances than that. And it was alright. It smelled miserable as it was cooking, but it was fairly alright. Okay, I'm just hesitating because I know there's pink shit and all that kind of stuff over there. I'd rather not miss it, but at the same time, I can't miss anything in this game, so you know. And today I did slightly, it's not, you know, it's gonna start being controlled from the 4th of April. The whole sitting at home, only being able to leave for emergencies and like buying food and going to the hospital or something like that. I don't know, Hazmati. That was ironic. I don't mind Chinese culture of the past. The current culture they have there is... I don't know enough about it. The government is horrible. But you know what? I like stuff like martial arts movies and whatnot. At least, disregarding the current climate and the current government, I prefer my Chinese bullshit over Japanese bullshit most of the time. Be it like settings for stories, video games, movies, or just the general vibes. Oh, Japanese stuff can be alright, but I'm allergic to feudal Japan settings, for example, as I've said multiple times, but I am alright with like ancient Chinese or old Chinese or maybe medieval Chinese. I have not really consumed a lot of medieval Chinese stuff. Oh, even more of this. What do I even... Is it the last one that I could possibly get? Okay. Cool. But yeah, so it's gonna start being controlled. Our, you know, living homes and being outside started getting control on the 4th. And so today since it snowed for some reason like a couple days back, I decided to go with one final hurrah. Took like a 3-hour walk around the forest nearby, just like taking in the last day of winter that I'm gonna experience. Yeah, while I'm in Hazmati, I am not talking about the current, because fuck the current Chinese. I don't know, not people. Even if someone is brainwashed, it's not their fault. But like the government, the state, which is kind of oof. And fuck that little gap up there. The level designs in this game just don't know what the hell they're doing. No, unplayable.
Your people are made to suffer. Processed souls for the Khan Maker's world. I assure you, this could have been avoided with different leadership.
He really likes repeating about how human souls are used here. Why am I having this gun out? I mean, it works for the situation, but still. Oh. Hey. Whoop. That didn't even drop any armor, did it? Okay, who am I missing? Oh, hi. Baron, I guess. Apparently I am not getting that speed. Well, that's not the gun I wanted to take out, but sure. Oh, he landed behind me. The bastard. Also that guy. The bastard. How's my ice? I have not a lot of ice. Also, hello Hippocat, give me a sec. Ooh, fighting going on. There's a wall suddenly in my way, it just came from nowhere. Hey, ladies. I need to get rid of this fucker. Whoop. Did the Baron just kinda die somewhere or what? What's going on? Oh, there are poles as well. That guy. I see. Interesting. Well, I would actually like more rockets to deal with that stuff. Gimme. Okay, there's a bunch of useless people. And somewhere around here, there we go, there it is. Well, I think he died. Nah, I'm not gonna shotgun chain that guy. That could be a bit of a reckless move. Where's the purple guy? I need to get rid of him. There he is. Alright. Hey, remember this left side bullshit? There we go. I wonder if that was the same one that I did there. Okay, I think the fight is done. Oh no. You. Oh, and that guy as well. Alright, now let's... Well, Hazmati, it's pretty magnificent. Let me call Hypocrite real quick. It's magnificent because I can sleep, I can wake up normally, I don't have to travel for 2 hours a day. I mean, back and forth, of course, but still. All... awaiting endpoint. That's a lot of time for a waiting endpoint, huh? Hypocrite is not giving his endpoint right now. I should... Oh, connecting authenticator. See, connecting a voice. Hey! Oh. Your endpoint was coming slowly. Okay. Steam screen or window. Screen or window. But yeah, it's magnificent working from home, man. I never want to go back to the regular style. Maybe after... Well, I mean... Hopefully nothing will be sacrificed. And maybe I can convince the boss that, you know, didn't make much difference when I was working from home, so maybe you can just let me keep doing this. Unlikely, but it could happen. Could happen. Okay, that's a lot of stuff over there that I wonder if I was actually somehow able to get. Well, we'll find out later. But yeah, today didn't have to do anything. As usual, woke up later than I do at work, but not late actually, like, generally speaking. Around 9, I think, AM. So I sat here, did nothing for a bit, and I went for a walk, went to the shop, came back, and all this was a day's work. Well, I mean, Hazmati, hours are not controlled, strictly, because I was able to secure my situation without having to install any sort of, like, tracking software of any sort. I'm not using any sort of remote control, like, what was it called, like, TeamViewer stuff, because I just took the phone and some files that I didn't have at home here, and I'm working from my own computer, and so basically, just like I worked yesterday for a bit, and I didn't really look at the time or a clock, which is the time, and I just did, you know, iterations of the AR build, sending it to the person who is checking it out, coming up with ideas of how to do it, or how to change some things. And when that was done, it was done, and I just didn't have to do anything since. But honestly, if it's just like mildly fun stuff like Unity things and those AR builds, it might just be like if I get some task or something to do in the evening, while technically my hours would have been already over, I would still probably do it, because it's just adrenaline coming up with, not adrenaline, what's it called? I don't actually know the English word for this, but it's just, you know, it's a challenge, and I'm like, will I be able to do it? I want to try now, and I will probably do it even though it would be late, like in the evening or something. Okay, Necrowall Part 2, let's go. That doesn't look like hell at all, that's Angel architecture. And it looks like the porcelain white parts are actually proper marble texture, not just white details of nothing. I wonder if it's gonna proceed this way in Urdak, because that would be cool, just like a giant white marble building of some sort, or buildings. But yeah, completely broke the law today. I guess not really, not yet, because it wasn't enforced, but they did tape over some entrances to the forests and parks, and I just found where it wasn't taped over yet, and I just like took 3 hours, nearly empty. It's paradise. It may be time to start my life of crime, starting with April 4th. I might just start going like, going out in the forest and stealthing around, just like hiding from the po-po. You know, it's gonna be a mild criminal act, but it's still gonna be a criminal act. No one's gonna keep me down from taking walks in the forest. All right, It's one of the soul spires identified in the Argenta texts, built in the central columns of Necrowall. Although most soul spires were linked to the Argent Nerve, through Hell Priest created Continuum Gate. This particular one is linked to Urdak, the home world of the Makers. There is no Continuum Gate here, presumably due to the Khan Maker's natural distrust of those under her charge. The soul spires were designed by the Makers to accelerate the processing of mortal victims into Argent energy, and built in secret by Sentinel slaves under the direction of the Order D. This forced labor was a crucial step in fulfilling the Khan Maker's desire for Argent, as beings from Urdak are unable to cross over to Hell's dimension. So are they... I guess they are kind of like astral projecting, though sometimes in form of yellow hologram, sometimes in more solid form, but apparently they are literally just like physically still always there. Interesting. Also, I've been kind of thinking, well, as Mighty I just explained, I'm going to be out and about when it's prohibited because of quarantine. I'm going to be walking in the forest because even though the access to parks and forests has been closed, that's going to be my crime. But yeah, I've been thinking about it. Also, mildly from watching, I wanted to see Markiplier's reaction to the reveal of the Doom guy and when he was talking. And turns out Markiplier had a bit of a headcanon from falsely understanding the lore in Doom 4, and he thought Doom guy was the betrayer, and that Doom guy was a different Doom guy, and that his whole shtick was pretty simple in that he's not the old Doom guy, but like his son gets killed because he trusted Hell. I mean, his son died, I guess, normally, but then he trusted demons to revive him. Demons fucked him over, and that makes him angry, and that's why. And the UAC is just like it found him. And at first I was like, oh, that's repulsive. That's terrible. I much prefer as being the same Doom guy and being all connected, even though we have to have, you know, time travel / alternate dimensions for it all to work. But then I realized it would have been actually not that bad. For some reason I was thinking like, oh, without the connection to the old Doom guy, Doomslayer's character is so boring and uninteresting and boring and dull even, that it was like, meh. But I've been thinking a bit, and it would have been cool if that was actually the story. If Doom guy was, I'm kind of flipping completely on this, and I really like how it is now with the continuity and all that. But I've kind of acquired a taste for what could have been if they didn't do it, and it would have been cool if it was a different kind of character completely for Doom guy. Just, you know, kind of similar attitude, just like, oh shit, gonna kill all these motherfuckers. And so it's like a different UAC, different Earth, but it's not a different timeline or anything, because it would be like a reboot. That would have been just like a different take on all that. And so it's kind of like, in some ways, I could see that being actually a better thing for the storyline if it was a complete reboot. But honestly, I'm kind of happy with it's all being connected. And we'll see how this ends, because I've seen conflicting opinions on whether there is anywhere else to go in the story after this. But you know what would be cool? If they realize that, well, I mean, there's gonna be single player DLC, but instead of making just the next Doom Eternal continuation of this style and this story, if they could take maybe longer time doing other things, kind of like being Doom fatigued or something, and then another reboot like Doom 3 kind of, and a reimagining again of what Doom would be, I would be on board. Like after Eternal, next Doom, I wish they would just make a completely like different thing. I was about to make a parallel with something, but it slipped my mind completely. I guess, you know what, they should start doing Quake 1 like continuations after Doom Eternal, and then do a little bit. I guess it will be kind of like Doom 3 was. Even though I insist it was in the spirit of the old games, even though most people don't see old games like that. But some people said it was in the spirit of the old games, some people didn't, because, you know, everyone sees the old games differently, even members of original id, apparently. But I was thinking, what if the core of Doom is killing demons, not necessarily maybe shooting even, or, I don't know, shooting with other things, killing demons that are invading, and that will be it. And it could have been an interesting little reboot in a completely different setting. You know, maybe medieval, maybe some other culture, maybe like completely futuristic or space. I mean, it's kind of futuristic in space right now, but the only thing that would be tying it to Doom games is that it's action. You're killing a bunch of demons and it's hell and it's kind of spoopy, but it's also rad and radical. I guess it's kind of the same word, and tubular and all that good stuff. So I would be completely behind, like a complete reimagining of Doom. Yes, Hazmati, they are the same Doom guy in this, how it turned out they are. Well, I was saying that I wouldn't have minded. Now, retroactively, I have changed my opinion, and I wouldn't have actually minded if they weren't. But they are the same Doom guy because, you know, everything connects. And how he came to Sentinel Prime, and how he was not any of those other characters that we could have thought he was. There's another gap. How many gaps are... Wow! Another gap! This is the pitfalls of modular level construction. Sometimes you just don't put... Whoa! Don't put things close enough together. It's kind of weird that this module or whatever, that is just like this exact shape and not square or anything. I have no idea why or how this is happening up there, but whatever. Didn't we already see a rabbit somewhere? I feel like I remember seeing a rabbit somewhere. Well, I guess we're falling.
This is raw Argent energy. The suffering on Earth, the bloodshed, all of it.
Oh, straight up just spirit
Once the soul is
walls.
extracted, the husk of the human body will over time transform into the demons you fight now. The extracted soul that remains will power their will. The essence of hell.
Wow, this is suddenly Mortal Kombat or Mario Galaxy. Depending on how you want to look at it, because in Mario Galaxy there was like a ghost house planet level which had similar looking walls of just spirits floating. Ah, I should have gone for full thingamajig, but I didn't. Go. I keep getting pulled into this. What the fuck is this? Why? Oh, shit. Okay, what do I need to do? Behind or left? Left side on Archwell. Well, I've learned where left is last time, so should be easy peasy cake. Well, I am not sure actually how to fight Archwells without my knife. Oh no, this is not working out. Oh shit, it was working out. Go away, you piece of shit! God damn. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna restart this whole fight. I hated how that went. Man, the Archwell. Well, Hazmati, that is different timelines or something. It's not the same Earth, not the same UAC. But everyone is like... Especially people on Doom World are like, oh, but it wouldn't make any sense if it's the same Doom guy, if it's connected, because big brain moment, Earth was already wrecked and UAC was already wrecked. And okay, like, dude, do you think no one thought of this? No one realized it? Obviously, it's just some bullshit handwave with like different timeline or alternate timeline or different dimension or something. It's pretty obvious that, I mean, on the same note, I guess no, they wouldn't probably wouldn't work. Even though after Doom 64, on the Earth side, Earth has been rebuilding, and the UAC is once again doing things. So technically, it could even follow Doom 64's Earth. But, I mean, there's nothing to understand, Hazmati. It's not a plot hole. It's literally, it would be possible to follow the same Earth. I don't think anything says in these games that the Hell invasion, that the UAC has encountered Hell for the first time ever. Because after Doom 2 and Doom 64, the things kinda got returned back to like regular state of the Earth and everything. It's just Doom guy was in Hell. But also, if it's a different Earth and different UAC, there's no plot hole, no explanation needed.
Is raw archery.
God. Oh shit. Right. Due to the annoying glitch, I'm out of flame. I guess it's not a glitch, but you gotta not hold R too long because then you're just gonna activate freaking flame belch. Actually, I'm gonna save this for the vials and whatnot. Yeah. Good luck trying to prevent me using the rocket launcher like you were meant to do. Oh no. Someone got thawed out. Oh. Good lord. Well, if enough time has passed, says Marty. And also, I don't think he was ever a UAC employee. He was just stationed there as the guard. He was a space marine. Oh, is it left? I cannot tell. I guess I didn't count. Assholes. Well, I will die now to this guy anyway, so no one cares. Probably spawned the dog. Apparently I can't reach that. Yep. But also, if I fail these challenges, I'm gonna do like the same thing as I did last time. And I'm just gonna replay the level with cheats. Whoops! Well, actually... Oh shit. Yeah. Whoa! Ooh. Interesting. See, if you're not terrible at the game, the Marauder doesn't slow down the pace, because he is easy. Earth was completely wrecked in Doom 2, that's right, but it was being rebuilt afterwards. Because in Doom 64, that directly follows Doom 2, UAC is back, Earth is kinda back, so it was being rebuilt. And also it was not like just annihilated, everyone just left. So a lot of the like infrastructure in the cities might have still been salvageable. Alright, I just hope there's another Archwell, I guess, because I was a bit too to the side or something. But yeah, we don't know what... Actually, no, wait, we do know what years it is in this game. It's like 2140, 50 somethings. So it wouldn't have been like centuries after Doomguy encountered Hell for the first time in this. But I mean, if it's never explained, if it's a different one or the same, I don't have a problem either way, because either way could work, honestly. Like, for all the fuss people make about how it wouldn't make sense to be the same UAC, the same Earth, it could work that way as well, because everything was being rebuilt and people never learn. They would have the personal information, but who remembers, like, hey, this is Doom guy, looks like this, underneath all this armor we cannot really see him under. How would they identify him? I guess they took off all the armor in Doom 4, but I doubt that, like, it's such a big thing that they would have, like, some sort of exactly like, oh, this random guy who was just as a punishment stationed to guard us once, then immediately left and did his own shit. And while hell was invading, we weren't really, you know, keeping up our internal record keeping as well, probably. I feel like you're just grasping at straws to have some sort of inconsistency where there doesn't have to be one. Oh yeah, for sure. What was the first about that? I guess it's just like mechanics of it. Yeah. Actually, graphics first. Those columns with the spikes look very Mortal Kombat-y. Maker's need for the essence is prime. Without it, they must suffer the monstrous fate of transfiguration, and see their wisdom and faculties slither from their twisted forms. By the bidding of the Khan Maker herself, the Order of the Dig has devised a method to improve and accelerate the production of the Hell Aura. Aura now. That's a different term for it. What once took eons for the savage beasts to attain can now be accomplished in short order by a gentler intellect, of greater efficiency and consistency. We constructed the soul spires, vast halls erected in the savage lands by our slaves and you know what? If I will say one thing, I feel like they should not be able to build something in hell and have it just stand there and work. Because, you know, even if we accept that hell doesn't have like the completely all-encompassing corrupting influence on Earth, as it looked like it did in Doom 2, for example, it's kind of implausible that it just doesn't destroy what some other people build in hell itself somehow. Well, I guess, I mean, wouldn't they know him more by fame? Like, Doom guy he at no point introduces himself to anyone in the newer games. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, I mean, they could have known him, but they could have as well just not known him, and that doesn't seem weird to me that they just don't know him exactly. Because he has a different armor. Who the hell remembers his face? He has absolutely no name, apparently. Well, as much you do lose history when hell invades. And, you know, all infrastructure is rebuilt. And, you know, since all the people left, don't know what they took in terms of information. Everything on Earth probably got shut down, if not corrupted by hell or something. I don't care either way. It could be the same setting as Doom 1 and 2. It could be different. I mean, it's probably meant to be different. I'm just saying that it's not implausible for it to be the same, in my opinion. Because there's a number of things that could be like, that probably could have been like a contradiction. But it's equally possible that it wouldn't have happened. Like it's equally possible that they wouldn't recognize him. It's equally possible that Earth would rebuild this way again and stuff like that. And I mean, it's not probably going to be stated solidly either way. But like, I'm fine with it, with however it is. But I think for myself, I will be continuing to think that there's a different Earth and different UAC. Much as I dislike the like alternate dimensions, time travel, all that kind of stuff. It's like, I mean, I get it. There's just a little bit less of a stretch needed to make it happen that way. I'm just saying that with enough stretch, you can make it like it's believable that it will be the old one. I just don't believe that, because that seems more plausible, especially considering all the talk of time travel and alternate stuff. Okay, does not harry us during assembly of soul spires. Can make herself barter deal with Dark Lord. Oh, so there is some sort of ruling entity I wonder if it's the Icon of Sin or something else. Icon of Sin was just like a big brawly dude, I guess, or something. When it was last mentioned here, if I remember correctly, it felt like it was just some giant enforcer. Well, I mean, Hazmat, there is not really much mention of things happening before. I guess, yeah, that's true. It could have been probably like, oh, again, but also in Doom 4, there's not really anything said about anything prior to when UAC arrived on. I guess, yeah, one thing I'm forgetting, I think they arrived on Mars like for the first time in Doom 4, so that would have had to already have done that, because I'm pretty sure they already had facilities on Mars in Doom 1 too, even though we never visit the Mars part. Deimos and Phobos, but yeah, that, you know what, yeah, that's I forgot that they like terraformed and colonized Mars for the first time in Doom 4 in history, so could have been, yeah, unless we just go like, oh, no, they lost all history of the previous. I guess, yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked that way. Yeah, you're right about the whole Mars thing. I don't about Hell invasion though, because there's not a lot of history mentioned before, and they just kind of seem to accept that Hell exists. But I don't remember exactly how it was worded in Doom 4. Maybe it was like, oh, they discovered some weird dimension. I don't remember if that was said that way. I guess, yeah, I guess probably it cannot be the same exact world as 1 and 2 then. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Well, again, I was not banking on that being the case. I was just thinking if it could have been possible. Because I had not remembered that after Doom 2, Earth was actually supposed to get rebuilt, like, by the time Doom 64 rolls out, they are doing it. Because the UAC is back and are able to send Doomguy to the facilities again on Phobos. Well, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Dark Lord. That's probably not the icon. And that kind of leaves them space for Doomguy to kill more people in Hell in later games. Yeah, I guess so, Hazmati. Well, it's less him being a traveler. I guess technically it would make him a traveler because he traveled. But I think it's just like Hell connects to everything and other dimensions and everything. Maybe the makers did something. Yeah, I was... Because it just fit too well back in the day, even in Doom 4, just... It fit too well with Doomguy ending in Hell in Doom 64. Just like, it would have been such a shame. It was more wishful thinking when I believed this. But now it seems to be confirmed here. Alright, so apparently the makers are able to actually like bargain with Hell. That's interesting. That also gives Hell kind of a face. It can be, I guess, cannot be really reasoned with as much because they still want to conquer worlds. But if you can give them worlds to conquer, they can leave you alone. It just seems like... Well, you know, Hell in these games already has been going into the pretty much opposite direction from what I wanted to be, so fine. Captive association until something with the birth after home, the moral soul is vulnerable and can be easily extracted. This we achieve with the machine from the enlightened mind that can make sense. The Evulsor, what the hell is the Evulsor? Once the Evulsor has done its deed and the soul has been extracted, the becomes what ejected into the waste and becomes demon over time. So how do demons, where are demons come from without this? Or does it become like a very specific type of demon like the zombies? Anyway, looks like we ain't getting back to all that stuff. Apparently I just missed a fuck ton of things. Then again, cannot be certain because we are going back up here, looks like. So we might also check these out later, but it looks like maybe I will have to teleport, and I hope I don't miss that time. Well, it's easy not to miss when you're looking at the demonic corruption level. But also, unless there's another Archvile, which there very well might be another Archvile, to be honest, I might have to replay with cheats to get the challenges. Oh shit, well. Oh shit, well.
So, Mike has been playing some driving games.
Dragon.
He's been playing Dirt 3, and he's been playing Race 07. So if anyone has any of that, there may be some online action happening during his streams. So just be updated.
If anyone
Care
has
about that.
if anyone has some dragon game, or is it actually the name?
I just told you the fucking names of the games.
'Cause I thought you said some dragon game, then another game, and another game.
Driving game.
Ah, okay. Well,
Dirt 3 and Race 07.
okay. I guess I completely misheard you there. There's loud shit happening in the game. When you said, I mean, when I heard some dragon game, I instantly thought to that, the thing that what's his face has been covering with the dirty devs. What's his name? I don't remember. But he was covering like asset flips and anti-consumer.
Demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the Essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined it, and created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction, healed the sick, and gave infinite power to those worthy of it.
Oh, is it fucking Bioshock Infinite elevator exposition?
Fuck Rocket League.
Okay, I'm guessing that maybe I will not be welcome down there. Ah, I see what's happening, so maybe I shouldn't fall. I thought I would just fall and, you know, proceed from there somehow. More of this. I guess they really do mean to let you miss a couple and still have everything upgraded, which is kind of weird. Oh, that is painful from the backside.
This facility was built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker can never set foot in Hell, nor demon in Erdak. Argent Denur served a grave purpose to the Makers.
There's gonna be demons in there, like I'm fairly sure. Well,
Because Rocket League doesn't make football better. Instead, it makes cars worse.
too bad I wasn't asked my opinion on Rocket League, because I would say that it combines two things I don't give a shit about, which would be football and cars. And it's like, why would I? It's like, what else don't I give a shit about? Actually, those are the two biggest things in life that I don't give a shit about. So I can't even pick a better example of that. Thank you. Margin there. In driver engine. Okay. I guess this is a divinity machine or something. There's the Zone for the Khan Maker. May never set foot in Dark Realm, just devised means to teleport essence to the Holy Land, which she calls Erdak, the Reign of Angels. Her use of the essence is unchallenged, for it was she and her court that gave us design. I read that word slightly differently, the word court there for the first time. It's a capture that of just. Well, Hazmati, I'm sure that will happen. You just keep your hopes up. I've been playing No Man's Sky on and off these days, and actually it's finally, I won't say getting interesting, but different things that I've experienced from what I experienced before Because now there's this weird like anomaly thing. That's the space station. And I actually saw another player there who kind of ran past me. Because apparently it's like the same one for everyone. It kind of travels between like outside of our existence or some shit, but comes in to just like let people enter. Kind of a safe haven. Also upgrades and quests and all that. And I took a quest that was like, oh, you sure you want to do it solo? This is like a multiplayer, really difficult quest. Collect a rare bone from a planet that's full of bones and otherwise completely safe. I'm like, sure. Alright, I'm just going alone, soloing this multiplayer quest because I'm badass like that. Teleports me to this gorgeous desert planet. I get like 10 million whatever money because the bones are really expensive actually. And I fill my whole inventory with them. And I make a base there. Like you're supposed to, like this is a planet in a different galaxy completely. Outside of our path. And on this mission, like while you're on that quest, your position isn't saved or anything. So you're supposed, like, it's not like you can keep progressing from there. But they seem to have forgotten you can build a base and a teleporter. And so I have made an anchor for myself on that planet. Even though it's completely outside where I could normally fly. And so I can teleport there at any point. And go just like dig up some more bones and make hella money. Though I wish I could build like a landing pad for my ship. That one of those where you don't waste fuel. Ooh. One of those where you don't waste fuel. What's the word? Taking off. Yeah, this is some straight up Mortal Kombat shit going on. Right, I guess I can make that somehow. Ugh.
This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. The deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour, the Makers siphon energy from the damned. It is an unholy union, and cannot stand any longer.
Who the hell is the Dark Lord? We probably will not get even remotely any semblance of an answer in this game. Who's fighting? What's all this thing? Oh, pinkies or something. Spectre. Ah. Oh, this is a very bad situation. A very bad situation. I'm just gonna leave. Oh shit, you guys can get up here. Wow. Man. This feels completely undeserved. I'm just gonna respawn. Yeah, there was Hazmati. I don't remember if it was ever hinted at who that voice was. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it probably wasn't.
This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. The deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds,
Man, that place up there is terrible.
devour, the Makers siphon energy from the damned. It is an unholy union, and cannot stand any longer.
I guess I cannot reach the upper cracks. Lol, good luck doing anything here. Do I have to leave and sit on the gun? Maybe. Get fucked. Dude, not the time. Dude. This guy is kind of the worst. The first time he was actually annoying. Oh, what the fuck is going on behind me? Why did I just die? I don't even know. Oh boy, this is gonna take some time getting back up there every time, damn it.
Made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour, the Makers siphon energy from the dead. It is an unholy. We cannot stand any longer.
Okay, that guy needs to just leave right now. Oh boy. Ah, he died. I wanted to charge my bullshit on him. Are you considered the bigger demon? Do I get blood punch? Apparently so. Okay. Blood punch for the win. Alright, Kazmachi, see ya. Ah, bars and stuff, and I guess those are climbables. Interesting structure. And this is maker stuff. The red cherry blossoms and whatnot. I'm gonna just roll around a bit and collect whatever is here for me. Oh, yes. I am not annoyed or upset, but just kind of baffled by how the hell I missed all that stuff down below, though. All that shit. The optional counters. I'm gonna have some interesting revelations when I teleport back there, because that's a lot of things to miss. And also kind of worried about the challenges. But again, we've established that replaying with cheats lets you do that easily. Though somehow last time I forgot to activate IDDQD. Or maybe it's like Buddha and doesn't... Oh, what the fuck? Fuck off, mate. Okay, just cuts him in the middle of fights, why not? More those eye things. One time was not enough. Alright, gimme. I need an archvile to do the challenge. Alright, I should also probably shoot that shit. I'm not sure what it will do for me. Yep. Don't you just love it when the game doesn't allow you to move the way you wanted to move for some reason? Blah. I wonder if there was a checkpoint after the first little... No, there wasn't.
This machine was not made without Hell's knowledge.
Well, I know about blood punches now. Ooh, getting challenging.
In return for access to more
I guess this is the thing that I mentioned before, where
the
there,
Makers
like,
siphon energy from the dead.
much as I like challenge... Fuck off with your force fields, man. Much as I like challenge... Just do the blood punch, you idiot, you absolute moron. Why aren't you doing the blood punch? My god. Yeah, the game has crossed the point from where I was comfortable with the difficulty on Nightmare, I guess. And it's now just mostly frustrating to play, but we'll see. There's probably still like room for learning and adaptation. Adaptation? Adaptation. Get fucked. Gah! Yeah, I probably shouldn't be standing right by the when the Mancubus is, but still.
This machine is not made without help.
Can you stop saying all this stuff?
Struck with the dark hole.
Or, okay.
In return for access to more worlds.
I'm taking no armor into that stuff up there. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not the difficulty per se. You know, there is like annoying stuff like, why would you want to fight in such tight quarters at any point? It's just not fun. In these games. In old games it was probably more manageable than this. But things like these challenges that it's like, oh man, do you really have to make me do that specific bullshit? With like finishers on these one time only strong demons. Blood punch! Blood punch, don't just swing. That's really bad. You keep saying, hey, do you know if you blood punch a cyber monkey but his armor falls off? Of course, that's what I'm trying to do.
In return for access to more worlds for hell to
Couldn't you make a checkpoint up here?
makers siphon energy from the dead.
Ah.
It is the unholy you cannot stand any longer.
Just blood punch him. Blood punch him, you... How is this mechanic so badly done compared to everything else? Like with the chainsaw, with the glory kills, you just teleported them from 10 meters away. Hello, Daniel. Yes, it is.
In return for access to more worlds for hell to devour, the makers siphon energy from the dead.
Oh,
It is
well.
unholy and cannot
Fine.
stand any longer.
Oh yeah, this is Optimus Prime, aka Samuel Payne. Oh, wait. Nice force field loser. Oh, and that's of course the wonderful trigger of having to actually stand on it. To land on it rather not just stand. Oop, didn't even mean to break that, but I'll take it. Right, I should have... probably will be fine with this guy here. I was about to say, I should have probably... Yeah, glory kill that someone to get blood punch back, but I don't need it for one Mancubus. Okay, now I see that there's stuff crushing you here. Apparently this is not going to go somehow. Don't cutscene me when I'm in the middle of things. And now that guy is not... Oh, our games are not going to have cutscenes, except they will, in the middle of combat actually. Okay, I need to free some fools here. Well, Vin, I am quite the thinker. So, you know, it's a prop. I say as I charge face first into laser grid. But yeah, it's highly appropriate, I believe. For example, have you ever considered that we are all just a dream? How's that for philosophy? Okay, so new stuff over there. Apparently it was just like a big old nothing. Alright, let's go out. Right,
I
it's not.
fucking hate Sulfur Nimbus Discord.
Oh, what?
Fucking Oddwark posted a picture of a horse wearing pants. And since that point I stopped even looking at fucking notifications in Discord.
The unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world.
Oh, this looks absolutely familiar.
The towers have
Also
been
high.
to enslave titans. Break the chains. Drop it into the well below.
I wish I could see this from the side, from the outside, how it looks. Okay, you know what? Can I freeze this guy? That seriously needs to die. Shit. Well, let's go gather some resources, I suppose. Hi. Okay, on the cyber I just look behind. Or he can just die without giving me a chance to glory kill him. Marvelous. Love these challenges. Okay, he just got stuck apparently. Okay, there's bullshit going on still, even though I killed the big guy. Okay. People going on. I'm just gonna... Oh, out of ammo. Zombies, 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 zombies. See, why can't the blunt punch do this shit? Also, do we have a rune in this game that is the analog of the Doom 4 rune that prevents demons from dying too easily in glory kill mode? Because I would like to equip that for a cheat run for the challenges. Shit, there's like some asshole. That guy. I was talking about this guy. Blocking my jumps and shit. For some reason it's satisfying to destroy this guy's little car. Not sure that was even hitting him. Wow, quite a jump. Where the hell am I?
You must break the chains and destroy the Argent transmitter, then ride the energy flow to Earth.
That was pretty interesting looking. Okay, I'd love to break the chains, but I'm not allowed inside. Or outside, or wherever. I guess I stand on that. Can we teleport now? Not yet, interestingly enough. Oh, that's locked. How long is that gonna last? Or is that forever? Ah. You better actually, I guess I don't care that much about secrets. Fast travel, because I'm still replaying it with the cheats. I can get the secrets then.
The Conmaker is awakening the icon of sin. We must hurry.
Hey, there's fast travel. Okay, so first of all, there's... Somehow I need to get down to that stuff without ending the level. That's just closed. I guess it's probably accessible from here. Yep. Okay. Give me this useless thing. So there's only one Cyber Demon, only one Archvile on this level, so they're really giving you only one chance to do either of those. That's bullshit. Also, part of me kind of wants to do the hidden encounters with cheats, but yeah, I've been doing them fairly, so I'm just gonna do that again. Okay, how the hell do you get to those other things? Oh, there's just walls I didn't even notice. Okay, that explains everything. This thing doesn't even spin anymore, that's cool. I didn't notice this wall, I should have noticed that wall. Wow, they stopped it at the exact place where the thing is that I want. Get them before they get you. What's... Oh, Wall 3D. I'm expecting cacos. Not even. Honestly... Yep. Okay, soul extraction is this room, and there is that whole little side track. Apparently I just lost all my health and armor. I guess to those guys. Well, let's see. I guess I'm looking at exactly where it is, huh? Wait, I've been here. I've gone here. Where did I miss something? Oh, this crab, okay. Well, I already have that. I feel like I would already have that. Yeah. Alright. Now somehow drop down there. Is it, can I... Oh! Wow. Fuck! Well. Back to this, dropping into secrets. If only I had those runes that like restored my health. Or whatever it was, it restored your health completely when you pick up the bonus. Oh, I guess I probably could have done from here. Confetti maker. Party mode. Okay, next. I might as well drop down, there's no fighting anymore. Don't even have the courtesy to say impact compensation, huh? Where do I go from here again? Oh, up that stuff. Oh, I'm just missing cracks in walls nowadays. And one last thing it looks like. That's actually... I cannot see a question mark among this, so I don't know what the hell that is gonna be. Maybe it's these two that I'm missing. The game just knows that it's figurines. Okay. One there. And that is... I'm gonna guess probably here. If I'm ascending here. Ah, yes. So what, like part way up here? No, beyond. Oh. I guess I need to somehow... Okay. Archvile figurine. Alright, we are ready to go. And I guess I'm immediately replaying... Fuck. Immediately replaying... I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Let's just jump from here like we used to. Apparently I'm just unable to make that jump anymore. Interesting. Very interesting. By interesting I mean kind of bullshit, but... But they're immediately replaying with cheats. To get the worst challenges. Ask, save, and exit. Oh. Actually, let's get all my rewards. Yeah. That screen takes way too long, the exploration thing. Weapon skin for what is this gun exactly? I don't know. BFG, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, save and exit. Accept. I've been kind of to the side of the base cam this whole time, apparently. Let's look. Slayer. Yeah, that was the BFG, huh? Astro. Well, it looks only mildly different. I'm gonna enable it. Why the hell not? Campaign. .1. Mission select. This stuff and please give me. Oh, I think it is enabled. I don't know why it didn't seem like it worked. Might as well put this on, I guess. Speed. Nah. Alright. So okay, Archvile from the back, or no, Archvile from the left side. Cyber from the back. Cyber is the kinda late in the level unknowingly, but you know what, with infinite everything I'm just gonna destroy people with the BFG, I guess. Just to make sure. Left side on Archvile, okay, yes.
Inside that citadel
Ooh.
is the soul.
I don't have to care about any of this now. Was Archvile here? I don't remember, I feel like he wasn't. But maybe he was. I think he was very early in this level. I hope I didn't kill him with the BFG there. But I feel like he was here. Part of me wants to reload the checkpoint, but again, since he was early, I can always come back again and just do the beginning. You don't have to finish the level to get the challenges, I think. Or do you? I'm fairly sure that he was here, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see, I know he was early, so if he's not in the next arena, I'm restarting. Which is annoying, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is raw art.
I think he was here. You better not die immediately though, because I've got my like quad. This guy needs to go. Is he around? Looks like he might be around. There we are, there we are. Okay, left side. His left side is... I'm approaching from my right. I thought I did that last time, but maybe he like turns around or something when he's dead. Okay, it's very confusing because he showed me the other challenge first. Oh, that guy, that's right. I forgot he was in here. Come at me. Get wrecked. Alright, now for the Cyber Demon who's way late in the level. In the last arena in fact, but that makes everything else easy. Hello Lewis.
Hello.
Our time on this planet is up, that's what. Exposition elevator.
Demons only
Skip!
utilize a portion
Skip!
of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the Essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined it, and created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction. Healed the sick, and gave infinite power to those worthy.
Oops. Oops. Double whoops. 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 What's going on? Where am I? I'm not sure. Oh, I landed on the freaking thing. Makes sense, I guess. Woo!
Louis, you're Mr. Let's play something together.
This
Do you
was
have
so
Dirt 3?
built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker could never set foot in Hell, nor demon in Erdak. Argent Anur served a grave purpose to the Makers.
How the hell did I get through this the first time? Literally just don't reach high enough. I guess I'm gonna... freaking ballista jump. Oh, fuck me, that's the wall. I go for the wall, I don't go for the... Okay, that's how I got it the first time. But I know, ballista jumping also works.
This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. The deal was struck with the Dark Lord.
Well, if you didn't get it for free, then it's probably not worth it.
Hell to devour. The Makers siphon energy from the damned. It is not human. It cannot stand any longer.
Oh. That's some really weird fucking climbing. Hit this. Wow, it didn't even die to a BFG, what the fuck? Fine, I'll go out here. Apparently there was only 2 eyes there, which, you know, is a normal amount of eyes usually. Somehow makes it weird. Right, switch.
Get to the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world.
Also, Luis, I have literally no feelings about the remaster. I'm assuming that's Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah, I don't give a shit unless it's MechWarrior.
The only Call of Duty that I liked was the very first one. It was in like Quake 3 engine. It was kind of like Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, but without the fantastic bullshit. Which I'm not prepared to say whether it made it better or worse. Dickhead! Why would you just die like that? How inconsiderate. Oh. Oh, he's not dead. Now he is. Motherfucker. How are you supposed to do this in regular game? It's bullshit. Yeah, well, I mean, who cares about it? I mean, I guess some people care, but, you know. Alright, that motherfucker needs to just go. Right now, there we go. Honestly, as do most of these dudes, but... Brrr! You need quite a good reaction time to stop killing them when he starts flashing. Did I kill him by accident? I think I might have just killed him with like one of the BFG. I guess because I'm in quad damage mode. Oops. Okay, that guy fucked up. Right, now I have to not kill everyone because otherwise if he dies there's gonna be a shitcoin. I'm actually kind of scared because I think no one big is left. Now there's that lady. Fuck off, mate. Finally! Oh, how I hate the glory kill challenges. I'm unable to put it into words. I hated the challenges in general in the first game, I'll be honest. And I don't like them in this. It's just a thing to annoy you while you try to have FPS fun. Honestly, I guess it's like a thing for a more thorough discussion of this game, but in my opinion, so many things in it are... Shut up, Samuel. So many things in this game just get in the way of enjoying a proper FPS. Like all these mechanics, all the challenges, all the everything, even the cutscenes in the way that they're implemented here. Some of the enemy types, even like the Marauder, it's cool, And it's fun to learn, it's fun to master, not that I have mastered anything, but you know, I'm better than I started. And, but there's so much bullshit, and all of it starts to get in the way instead of enhance the, like, what the core FPS experience that I'm looking for is. Nothing that this game innovates with works towards that. All of it works to just, like, cover it up underneath artificial, superficial even shit. Hello, Christian? Oh no, well, you're getting banned after I'm done with the game. Well, return to campaign it is, I guess. Urdak. Rune equipping. Wow, no lore. Or is there gonna be lore? No lore on Urdak, huh? Oh, this looks intense. Okay, apparently these are like auto pins. Kill 5 mechanical precision bolt headshots. Precision bolt. Oh, that's my. Okay, I have that. Kill while me there. That should be easy. Acquire 1 collectible. That should be pretty easy. Okay, these challenges are way better. Also, interesting music. Is this what played when we first saw Handmaker in the cutscene on the Hell Citadel in first level? Probably not, but it's remarkably similar because it's like female choir, that's all that it takes. Well, yeah, this feels proper like Turok 2 final level for some reason. But also really does just feel like a final level proper for this game. Like the first game, the previous game rather, I should say. None of it felt like, oh, this is the last level. And this is proper, like it's... We still got the Icon of Sin on Earth. But this is the last real level, I guess, and the culmination of the story. We are in the actual heaven realm, gonna destroy the hell out of it. Also put Vega here, probably make him god or something, put him in charge. And it looks really different from everything else. And you know what, setting wise, I feel like this game is kind of all over the place, because there's a couple Hell on Earth levels in there, little bits of hell, weird Arctic part with 2 levels straight about Arctic, and just like also 3 levels of Sentinel Prime, oh, I guess of Argent and Nerve just kind of peppered in there, 2.5 worth, really like 1 2/2. And it's kind of jumping back and forth between stuff, and briefly going into like the Arctic then. And I feel like it hurts it, because it just feels like a way less cohesive overall product and experience. It's like, oh, the new stuff all the time, new stuff, this and this, like that, too bad, new something new again. And it wouldn't be bad to me if it was just new all the time, but it comes back to Argent and Nerve twice. I guess like really Exaltia just needs to be gone. And I would have preferred if, I guess, if the Sentinel Prime level with the arena was, say for example, an end of a proper Sentinel level, like the next one after that was. And the Arctic being split into 2 levels is kind of weird as well. So I don't know how to feel about like the level environments and whatnot. It feels like it doesn't feel like the progression of any sort, because it's jumping back and forth between themes and it's weird. Even like, you know, I bring up Serious Sam sometimes when I think about it, because, for example, Serious Sam 1, one theme just completely explored. Serious Sam 3, the same. Serious Sam Second Encounter, 3 themes kind of explored well enough. Serious Sam 2, just planet after planet after planet of different, but there is kind of a feel of progression of the planets, and they don't go back and forth. So, you know, the last still feels like the last, and when you know where each one of them is in the grand scheme of things, so, you know, the second planet feels like the second level, and the 5th planet feels like the 5th level, and so on. And this is like Doom. Doom 1 explored its themes, Doom 2 explored its themes, Doom 64 really explored its theme. Doom 3 fucking squeezed the theme out for everything it had. Doom 4, for people say, oh, it got repetitive towards the end. It had Hell and UAC, and it excelled at UAC, and it was good enough at Hell, in my opinion. This game is just like it dips its toes into a lot of things, but never really feels anything out properly, so I don't know. I just like in games when it's like a couple settings, but you spend a bunch of time in there to just really get a feel for it. Right, with all that, let's go forward. Ashtown isn't even here. Why am I even talking about all this?
Magnificent, isn't it? Now quickly, the Khan Maker is nearby. We must stop her before she completes the ritual and gains full control over the Icon of Sin.
I'm seeing the little boss thingamajig, so we're fighting her today, I guess. Ah, there's the Urdak lore. Well, exact same angle where I am right now. Also interesting terrain here. I'm gonna look at it a bit more in game. Concerning the homeworld makers, or homeworld of the makers, right? So let's go to the multiple packet like this, and the makers' influence was not limited to Argentina, and that over eons the influence was spread across the galaxy and potentially the universe. Some engineers can't really seconds. In the Orion, how do you read that word? I wonder. Cygnus? I mean, why Cygnus? 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 Probably not Cygnus. I'm gonna say Cygnus. Paradise or heaven? Can it be really translated into that in hundreds of different other languages? You would assume it would include some of like real Earth languages. Maybe one. I don't know if they picked some language where Urdak means that. I hope they did, but I have no way of saying. You make it so a past. At some point in our ageless history there's a mention of the Father, a logical alien entity that endowed the makers with their vast knowledge and technical ability. So God, pretty much interesting. As of maker artifacts and inscription indicate that the Father may have been a singular being that split to form the maker race. Then transferred his incalculable power into the vast structure known as Urdak, which then birthed the makers in perpetuity. Well, Daniel, I don't think it would be ruined by more entrails, so yeah, that could have been cool. Okay, it seems that the makers are exceptional. They eventually suffer some form of biological and mental degradation, at which point they undergo a process known as the transfiguration, when they allow voluntary death and resurrection somehow tied to the Father. This process may have been complicated or damaged in the recent past. There are no records how the Father came to the makers when it was first discovered, or if it had any physical form before the makers. First mention of the Father is in regard to a building named Luminarium, a temple of sorts where the makers would go to seek answers. This of the Father was stolen by one of their own, a maker referred to as the Seraphim. The Seraphim is over the Father's conscience is unknown. Records show that one day the Luminarium simply ceased to communicate, and that a deep scan of its databanks revealed no remaining. Wasn't in the previous game the Seraphim was used to refer to the being that gave Doomguy his gifts of speed and strength, which in this game was revealed to be the maker Samur, the hooded figure in the cutscene who put him in the divinity machine. So I hope that Samur didn't put the mind of God into Doomguy, because that would be kind of weird. But I actually kind of like low-key hope that is actually the case, because it would also be kind of funny. So this in an anchor state, utilizing highly advanced dimensional shift technology to allow a static position at a sub-quantum level, which essentially limits the position in relation to hell. Both planes of existence are fixed outside the bounds of known universe, a lower and higher reality. Ooh, that's... I like that this is... None of this is like proper hell and proper heaven, but it is like all these fantastical concepts that make them kind of work, or for all intents and purposes be pretty much the same in many ways. Not in all, but in many. Okay. I'm enjoying this again. Yeah, this is really cool scenery, if nothing else. I wonder how many cracks in the walls am I gonna miss here. Can there be cracks in the walls in this divine realm? Also, why is there... Oh, that is the door. Clipping! The door is offset. You can see here there's a gap. Here it clips into the... Unplayable. Lord of Flesh. Where is that from? I don't remember Lord of Flesh anywhere. Also, whatever the hell this whole mess is, it looks cool. Less of a fan of these rocks just clipping through the architecture. But you know, what can you do? Maybe they are not natural rocks, maybe they're growths. But man, the music here is just what the game needed to refresh the atmosphere again, to be like, oh! Oh, there's gonna be some bullshit. Woo! It did a little click when I landed, how cute. Oh, I'm not using this very much, am I? Give me some drones. I need to hatch some drones. We've seen them in one Slayer Gate, I think. Wow, this is pretty low res texture. Decal thing. Right, so I'm pretty much just cutting down. They must have known that this thing was gonna get used on like the big enemies, because there's not that many big enemies. And you get enough charges for it, so you can kill pretty much every cyber demon and archvile in your way with that and never learn how to properly fight them. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that there's nothing else in here. You know what though, I will say, there's like an opposite point to the traditional hell in Doom games. This is really cool. A sinister-ish heaven kind of realm. Much like the hell in Doom 3 or 4 or even the old ones, does look like you'd imagine hell traditionally in religions. It just like has elements associated, typically with that. And this heaven does really look like anyone thought heaven would look, but it possesses enough qualities that make it kind of heavenly feeling. And there's some fucking hell. What are those called? Like boost rings, probably. Just making sure no pickups. Woo! Platforming, hell yeah. Okay, I'm guessing. Guess I'm go fishing. Woo! Woo! I appreciate the technical marvel of this game, that it allows for such long distance travel on such speed, and environments are all like big and detailed and look great. I mean, I guess travel long distance at high speed is not a big deal, but normally in a game like this you should have like tiny environments, unless it's open world, in which case it's like barely detailed and just boring and repetitive. But this is a big unique environment. They're just like gonna fling you through it, because like, who cares? We've built enough here. You can see it all and speed past it. I really like the skybox in this place, it's magnificent looking. You know what, after Taras Nabad, with whatever it was there that annoyed me, I need to replay Taras Nabad, because I completely forgot everything about it apart from like 3 rooms. So, like on my own, I'm gonna replay Taras Nabat for some reason. And after the annoying challenges in hell, this is like, oh, I remember the other parts of this game, which all of them I liked, apart from like some of the previous things, the most recent ones. Woo. And this is the kind of thing why I hope I did not miss anything. I did not. I don't think Switch has streaming functionality, Luis, and I don't have a capture card. Imagine if I did have a capture card, I would start like Breath of the Wild streams that would go on for 5 times the length of Witcher 3 and drive Hypocat crazy by the end of it. It's like, enough Zelda, no, kill me now.
I would probably just refuse to participate.
I would
Enough of
understand
fucking
that.
Zelda.
Yeah. Even though that Zelda... Ooh, what the fuck is that? That Zelda is very fresh and new. But watching it is nothing like playing it. Man, this place looks... Though those clips are... I'm less than amused by them. Fuck! Hey, another mastery shortcut. Where's all the enemies? I guess probably just gonna be... there was definitely footage in the trailers of normal demons in this place. And we do have 5 demon corruption pips. I doubt it's just gonna be all maker drones. But also, where is the gameplay? Oh, I missed whatever that was. Take me back. I need texts. Apparently it's just something on the outs... Wow. Map. I guess it just never occurred to me to check out what was in this room as I sped through it. Excuse me? Was there stuff here before, or am I completely... Oh, wait. Wait, wow! I got turned around like 3 times in here. This is where I came from. So I never even was in this circular room in the first place. That's why I didn't see the map. That's why I didn't explore it, rather. Okay, I think this was the part where like there's a Hell Knight jumping at you or something in the trailers. Or it looked pretty similar to this. But I guess they removed all enemies since then.
Welcome, Seraphim.
There they all are. Well, I guess those are drones with the orange heads.
You cannot stop the procession.
That's a cyber icon of sin. And the same heart again that they apparently used from the son of the betrayer. What's that again?
We will not be able to control it!
I don't remember what that knife was. I remember something about it, but I don't remember what it is and why.
This guy is cool.
Yeah. I wonder if we fight him first and not her. Or he's just gonna go to Earth now and Doom Guy fucked up. This is the trailer shot. Don't worry, you don't have full damage to the guy. So, what was that fucking knife? I wish to know. But I have no idea how to even look it up, because it's probably not going to be just info on the wiki or something. And of course, some Mario Party. Yeah, Mario Party is like the game of skill. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. I can. And it's only 5. Some reason it gave me a bunch of ammo. Do they always do that? Also, what was that? That's a good technique, I guess. Technique! Ah, I was not in the air there as much as I wanted. I keep not being in the air, that's disappointing. I wonder if this counts. Wow, I think it does. Oh, what the? Oh, that's a cyber dude. I'm not taking this very seriously, am I? Oof. Oof, 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 very oof. I can't. I have not got a lot of things right about now. I do have Blood Punch, but it doesn't drop anything now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I have life. I have life! Man, I'm gonna be too focused on trying to do the fucking Maker Drone thing to survive here. Ooh, that dropped a hell of shit. That's good. Why am I switched to that and not okay? Well, progressing through my challenges, that's what's important. As soon as I'm done with that stuff, as usual, getting in the way of combat, I'm gonna be able to just fight normally. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. It's not fair to like asking me to aim and hit things. I'm bad at it. Yeah, apparently all of that always counts for in-flight devastation, even like when I initiate things in the air like glory kills or blood punch. That's good, that's very good. Not sure why I did that exactly, but it worked. I'm also not sure I bothered with that guy like that. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Okay, Maker Drone, come here. I need your help and stuff. Or I can take yours. That's some armor, that's good. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Wow, he's just like, whoop, what's going on there? Unfortunate, that would have been a cool maneuver, but he killed me. Okay, so apparently it's just you're meant to headshot it for all the drops. Like, good luck pulling off that kind of shit in mid-actual combat. I'm gonna leave that for until I need it. Okay, someone come to me. We've got fodder shit, but I need someone big to kill now. I'm not feeling progress. There we go. Oh. There we go, challenge done. Now I can just fight. Something just keeps devastating me completely. Bunch of snake ladies. I'm probably not even supposed to be on that stuff. Whew. Nice. Those are cool. I like them. I did not realize they did that in the Slayer arena. Probably could have helped a bit. I wish it dropped armor though. I wonder if I can set them on fire.
The icon of sin is no longer in the Khan Maker's control. The longer he is on Earth, the stronger he will grow. There is a portal we can use to follow it. We must reactivate the gate and get back to Earth.
And this is only half of the thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to unpin all the challenges. There we go. I don't need to be reminded to collect a toy. But yeah, wow, that's gonna be a long level if the meter is anything to go by. What? Who? Ooh. Right, these things appeared. They probably drop down like those coffins in that one level. You know, I kinda wish when you do mission select to replay all levels, I kinda wish there was an option to have only the amount of upgrades and everything that you could have had at that stage in the game. Because I kinda want to play the old levels at the old, like, amount of, well, upgrades and shit that you could have, pretty much exactly what you said. Because I've gotten mildly alright at this game with getting a lot of upgrades, and I wonder if I would still suck as bad at the first level as I did first time. Ooh, that stuff down there looks interesting, but I can't really look at it well. Woo. Ah, there's a thing there that I don't need. I'm not using my thing at all. I guess I'm just saving it for the truly annoying demons. Okay, that's forwardness, it looks like. Can I get there? Uh-huh. Icon of Sin. Why is he a robot? I don't know. Who's that guy? Is that the Betrayer? I don't know. As written in the prophecies of ancient sentinel scripture, the Titans, towering elder demons of the Eternal Age, would return unearthed from their immortal slumber. The Titans are believed to be the harbingers of the end times, primary forces of chaos and destruction. Born from the tortured spirit of the Betrayer's son, it was by Hell's unholy design that the Icon of Sin was given flesh. Here's some titan forged from the essence of mortal suffering. Once bore a human soul. A soul now transmogrified and entombed within the still beating heart of its former self. There, seeking to free his son from eternal torment within the depths of hell, made an agreement, a pact sealed by the black fates of darkness. Promised to grant his son the chance to return from death. Son would live again, but not as human in hell's endless cruelty. Son was then become the icon, and remaining existence bound only to its former humanity by now. I just want to say that I think that skull from the original game looks really stupid on a giant buff swole body, and I think this guy would have looked better if he was... What was the... I'm trying to think of some monster from some game that I'm thinking of. It's like a kind of spindly, just like... Also, I feel like he had sticks on his elbows, like sticking out like this.
I think Evangelion body proportions are pretty creepy.
What are Evangelion body proportions?
Oh, you haven't seen Evangelion.
Of course I haven't.
Well, you're like a total expert on anime, so I'd imagine you would know what they look like. It's just like they're like really skinny, but not really skeletal-like, and they have like long arms and long legs, and they're like slightly hunched a little bit. And that's like kind of looks pretty freaky to me.
I feel like I'm thinking of something 3D, but it reminds me of those guys in Diablo 2 Hell, which spawned a bunch of smaller dudes, like, you know, the four-legged walking motherfuckers with fleshy color. It's kind of like spindly bullshit. But I feel like there was some game, it could have been even some Quake mod enemy or something, because I'm remembering it being either like unfilled textured or animated kind of quakey. And I truly cannot remember what kind of thing I'm thinking of. Just like some spindly skeletal, long legs, rib cage, just like sticks sticking out of some sort, spikes, or... I might remember what I'm talking about at some point, because I'm sure as hell did not imagine that. Okay, a question here. That's progression. The question mark was up there. Wow, let's just like jump more and more and more and more. Not missing anything. That ammo piece down there I don't need or can even use. I can use that. The unfortunate thing about me playing this game, like the first time on Nightmare and with finding all secrets and everything else, is that the replay value is very lost. I guess I probably could attempt the like lives mode, but that just seems like annoying. Also, these things just clipping. You know, it's like the modern way of building environments out of assets, is that you just clip everything through everything. That kind of feels like it looks cool in the place, without thinking of what the hell is you're trying to make actually. Oh, here. But still, this place looks... It really reminds me of straight up just like a modernized version, modern look of a mix between level 5 and level 6 of Turok 2. You know, the Mantid Hive with the weird shapes on the walls and the like colors of everything. And the light ship with the more technological based everything and slightly different shapes of the tunnels and all that kind of stuff. I don't... yeah, I know, Luis. I should have said I can use that. Sometimes I don't think it be like it is, but it do. Okay, he's just like pretty much twice them. the health of the Kako apparently. Is it weird if Pain Elementals be like tank enemies, B-fast enemies? Since where is there a cube? Or did I jump? Oh, I jumped from up there. Okay, makes sense. I guess I punch it. Even heaven has boxes. Sliding boxes, no less. Also that, yeah. I hope you had to Google it.
Yeah, I don't remember the shit. Like, I remember it enough to Google it, but not in its entirety.
That's the optimal solution. Ask me about mastering the secret encounters. Yeah, that wasn't good enough, I suppose. Wow, it just vanished. Didn't even fall, it just disappeared completely. I guess that's heaven structures, heaven architecture, heaven whatever, sculpture. It's either perfectly intact and existing, or, you know, it just does not exist. It cannot exist in slightly broken or flawed form. All or nothing up in this bitch. Also, this music makes me think of parts of Alien vs Predator 2. I don't remember if the alien music that they play in those parts is from Alien vs Predator 1, probably is. But there were, I think it was an expansion actually. One of the last alien, Predalien levels, or whatever the alien you play in the Primal Hunt, I guess it was called Primal Hunt, I think. I actually have the box right there, but it's upside down and I can't see it. Damn. Well, one of those final levels was you were stuck in one of those like pods or whatever, it's like inside a man-made structure, and I was unable to find how to progress, how to finish. It was pretty much everyone dead, just like fires, and you're supposed to escape, but I just didn't know where to go. And there was some kind of like this kind of surreal music with the little choir bits playing, and I really like when this kind of music plays in this like surreal ass space related feeling sci-fi places like this. This is pretty perfect right now, right here. Okay, secrets. I'm guessing, or I mean like, ooh, okay, saved. Not a toy. Still waiting for that toy. But I apparently completed the album collection. Have I completed the cheats? Or is there still one cheat here? Because after the game is done, I can go and finally play Doom 1 in my Doom Fortress. And I guess the secret code for Doom 2 being Flint Taggart doesn't get revealed anywhere, unless not that I have seen. Okay, where is the totem? The usual... Ooh. Oof. There it is. For some reason I'm more comfortable landing precise shots with this thing. Maybe because I don't have to zoom. Must I'm talking about the Arachnotron, but where the hell did he go? And I say, like, I should have said trying to land, not landing. Arachnotron, where are thou? I do also have that mastery that makes people dying from headshots from that thing just explode. Ooh! Explode and hurt everyone around them. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. I just gotta get rid of that guy. Oof. Okay, not gonna be easy aiming for their heads when there's missiles locked onto me. I don't actually recall what the buff weapons exactly do. Do they make enemies resurrect or something? Or just slightly stronger? Because I could probably kill a bunch of people while the buff weapons were on. If I wanted. Okay, where does the Arachnotron keep hiding? There it is. This arena is cool. Ooh. Oh, nice. Motherfucking drone. Wow, you're not still not dead, rather. Okay, whatever, mate. How is that still not gone? There we go. Oof, oof, oof. I gotta expand, and by expand I mean escape. Same thing, really. Fucking pole. Never trust poles. Okay, now the traditional method of getting rid of this guy. I guess this guy is also here. Wow, is it every time I kill this guy I get transported into some wall? Where did he even go? There we go. Okay, that went satisfactorily. Do I? Yes, I do. Lore! Khan Maker. Every 10,000 years, the Collective Maker consciousness known as Singularity. Berserk Khan Maker, supreme being, destiny bound to lead all Vordak until next Khan is born. Singularity, which contains the conscious soul data for every maker that has ever lived and died, processes and refines its data as a means of selective evolution. This hierarchy of the conscious neural matrix, to which each maker is interconnected, it's physically impossible for a maker to refuse the collective order of shared consciousness and disobey a Khan. The system has functioned without error since the creation of Vordak until now. With the experience of the father, the makers are incapable of creating a successor to the Khan lineage, allowing the existing Khan to hold claim to the throne indefinitely. Got everything here. I missed that life apparently, but who cares? I don't like lives so much because they just feel like I'm kind of just like cheesing a fight. Temporary. What? Door? Force field. Okay. Whoa. I assume. Wow, I got stuck on nothing again. Pretty sure. Wow, he spun around like wow. You know what? Nice. Got his foot there. Hello, exclamation. Six packs. I don't know, maybe there is no one better right now. At this exact moment, no one else is doing Doom Eternal. I just want to look at this floor for a bit. Also interesting to know, YouTube is for some reason recommending me. I didn't think that would be a thing. Because you'd think...
We can use here under an act to get back to Earth, but you will need to reconfigure the teleporter rings to activate it.
Really? Teleport
We
rings,
must
okay.
move quickly, for the icon of sin grows more powerful the longer it is on Earth.
You already said that, but thank you. Because I always thought that YouTube only recommends channels that are already doing well. Which, you know, is kind of a unfortunate way to do things, but also reasonable, because like if something's doing well, that YouTube thinks like, hey, people might be interested in this. Right, well I guess... wait, no, secret. I don't know, Luis, maybe YouTube still remembers my mildly successful days during Turok 2. Do I just... Okay, yeah, I just noticed. Hey, Can Maker toy. Alright. Challenge is done. And rest easier. Wow, I have enough. No, I cannot chainsaw them. That would be silly if I could. What? What was that? P go online. Okay, Bethesda unable to connect Steam. Yeah, I guess we're sitting here for a bit. I wonder when this happens, if it's just me or if that's Steam just down for everyone for a little bit. Oh shit, this guy. At the worst possible time too. I guess I'm doing this now. No, fuck the dog, fuck the dog. I think that got hit on the little wall geometry, for which I'm eternally grateful. Asshole! Oops, that was kind of a waste. That was also pretty bad. Drone, I need you. Oof. Let me collect all that. Oh yes. What pushed me there? No, there's a dog. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck! Geometry. Enemies. Shoot. That's just annoying, like doing well and then you just get stuck on a bunch of stuff. But that's connecting. Do you really need to connect to let me back in the game? Come on now. But it doesn't feel like there is a good way to solve the thing of just like getting stuck. But enemies, you just should be able to push them out of the way I feel. No target, are you joking? And because like weird annoying shit happens, but actually that was kind of my fault there. I'm probably gonna just die, yeah, target retry. I kept thinking like, what did I do wrong last time? By which I mean the first time, but I don't think I did... Oh shit. Did anything majorly wrong my first time with this area. It was just unfortunate getting stuck on shit at the last possible moment. Oh, that's him already. Well... Come on! I need to cut someone or preferably find a drone. No! How could I have missed like that? There are some shells, get them. Dick face. Just attack. Wow, he is absolutely terrible sometimes. He just does not attack. Drone, come at me. No. Well, I'm getting... Fuck! I'm getting stuff for that. Oh, was it being, huh? I guess... Steam thing and the Discord thing probably could have been connected. Okay, so I think... If there's one thing about the Marauder that I don't feel is done well, is that he just sometimes refuses to attack you. When he's close and he's like supposed to, because you've dodged his little shot, after which he usually attacks. I think now it's his turn to spawn. Fuck me. Or maybe not. No! You know, just... Jesus. Okay, where is the dude? Oops. I'm completely skipping freaking. Huh, I thought he was gonna shoot me there. Got some weak shit out of that guy. Ooh. Works for me. Truly works for me. Don't even dare. Alright. See, the Marauder is fun when he actually attacks you and gives you a chance to counter-attack and all that kind of stuff. Bo, 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 bo. Let's... Right, what am I doing? I'm controlling rings and doing weird shit. Map. We've got a little thingamabob here. I'm guessing crack on there or just a non-existent wall. Interesting. How do I? From here? Not even. From here? Possible. Yes. Ah, this. I was expecting and kind of hoping for a master token, but alright. Let's push some buttons. Reconfigure the rings!
Insert Vega to activate the
Oh, I'm gonna make Vega the new father.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
I can see now. Am I the father, Dr. Haber?
What if this is a time loop?
The other teleporter rings align before it's too late. The gate must be reactivated. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become.
Handmaker seems to be bullshitting when she says that this is the way we've always done things, because their own lore tells that they've been doing the transmogrification or whatever it was called, and then she used Argent in a very recent development that made it so they cannot. Actually, no, the Argent did make it so that they cannot get reborn. It's the apparently, possibly, some were possibly giving the like father mind to me or something, or whatever. And I'm wondering whether somehow Vega is that, or Vega becomes that, and it's a time loop of sorts. Maybe we'll find out, maybe not. But yeah, the point is that it seems like they were truly not using Argent energy for very long in regards to the like the overall scope of the history of Ordak. Right. Everything here. For some reason I did not expect this level to just be... Ooh, hi. Just be a bunch of jumping in small areas. I was still expecting Urdak to be just like one continuous big area. Yeah. Someone's nailing into me, okay. Just a regular dude. Who cares? Go away. Remember when those guys were dangerous? I remember because they are still kind of dangerous. You know what? I'm just gonna let him live. Oh shit! Okay. Well, how about you get fucked? Ah! I should have fucked up that guy as well with the same thing. Marvelous. What interrupted my glorious chain flight? Probably another pole. Goddamn poles. Are the humans fighting the... Ooh, shit, fuck off out of here. Fighting the drones, or... Is it just me? Hello, Mighty Spider. I love it. I mean, the layout could have been more connected, but the visuals and the atmosphere, the music are fantastic. It's whoa. I was a bit worried about it, but it's way better than I could have expected for some reason. It sounds pretty bad that I didn't expect much, but you know. Okay, that didn't even give me any shit. Nice. It's gonna be weird playing Doom 4 after this, and imps being a menace again. Is that it? Map, please, not this. I guess I took the BFG ammo, yes. Okay, well, let's proceed. There's some questionable geometry, like a lot of clipping of decorations into other decorations in ways that I kind of really hate. But if you just kind of like look like this, or look at the skybox, or the distant lands, it all is really cool. And after the last two levels that I was less than a fan of compared to the rest of the game, this is reinvigorating my... Ooh, this is kind of ugly here. Reinvigorating my excitement about the game. And the, you know, what it does in terms of setting and lore, and all that kind of stuff. Right, a bunch of random shit. What does it do if I step on this? Wait. Got things to deal with? Good. Ooh, even more. Ah, so this is like an optional little dead end then. I see. You know what I barely use apart from emergency situations, which no longer are a thing because I have this chain gun. Mostly because it looks weird. I don't like this chain gun. Maker Angels. These revered figures serve as speakers for the Khan Maker. Positions of leadership and high esteem within their species. And goals or duck are gifted with orator. Oh, rings explained. Golden halos fused to their armor as a symbol of their status. Oh, just like decor. There are beings occasionally gather in conclaves or the summons of the Khan Maker, but typically don't work together, instead being assigned as the main advisors and overseers amongst Maker-controlled worlds. Yes. I guess I did read about the drones. Or was it... Did I read about the drones in the tip or in the lore? Because there's still this here. I have definitely killed them with headshots, but they only drop resources for me when I use the little scope thing, heavy cannon. Especially is mainly comprised of drones, beings that exist extension of the Khan Maker's will, though each is endowed with their own unique identity. Their main knowledge can able to resist the command from their Khan and so function to represent drones as well. Where's that mature enough? Ooh. So wait, it's not their state of this entire dimension and every person in here. It's that the bodies apparently have to mature before they become invulnerable in other dimensions. That's kind of weird. What also is kind of weird is that this thing that you would imagine to be like the insides of the wall being slightly destroyed here kind of extends above the wall there. They really should start, you know, being more careful again with placement of everything in modern games. Is it just like a weird choice that I have here? Oh wow, that was almost fucking myself over. Ooh.
Maker needs Earth to be consumed by the demons, or her world will die.
Boo-hoo. Fuck you, bit. How did that not catch you? You know what? I'm gonna go the other one then. Screw you. Buff totem. There it is. You're not very buff after all. Oh, who's throwing missiles at me now? Ah, probably just... Fuck! What's going on? Oh, this is useful. I am stuck on things that I don't even understand. God damn! Now there's a cyber demon, I'm probably dead. Actually, wait a second, I have this. I keep forgetting I have cure for cyber demons. Ah! Oh well, apparently that does fuck all damage to important enemies. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering with the cannon. Fuck all, mate. Ah. No, probably shouldn't be standing there when there's like a fuck ton of enemies. No. Well, that worked. No. Can't even come close to that guy. He's protected on all sides. I mean, that was a pretty stupid decision to just kind of try to barge through like that, but I really wanted to do it. Because I really wanted it, the game should have allowed it. That's how it works. Fuck you. Wow, that didn't even... Oh, I guess, yeah, I wasted that, I forgot. Oops, oh, there's 4 of them. Fuck it, let's take it. Oh, some bitches spawning. Wow, out of ammo for everything good. And I'm out of there. Probably still gonna die. Wow, there's a shit ton of dudes just stuck there. Gimme! Ooh, nice. Not armor though. Would have enjoyed some of that armor. Oh boy. The mouth. Nice. There he is. Okay, that worked out finally. I feel bad just like VEing all the heavies. Maybe if I replay this game I won't use it. But at the same time, like, they give it to me. It's their fault. Why show me this? I want a map. Ooh, there is stuff even up there somehow. I guess I probably ascend through here, not from the arena. Yes. Who cares about this? They put way too many of those in the levels. Like, look at this. I'm full maxed out of everything possible. I guess not Arsenal. I could still max some of this stuff. Shit. Micro missiles. Wonder if there are also more of these than necessary. Probably not. Probably there's just enough. For this I need 9. And so 8 more to gain. And in this level I have 1. Is there one that was just like 1? Yes. So I need 8. And in this level there are still 5 looks like to get. Not sure. Oh well. Okay, everything's locked. Align the ring. Why has everything got to be rings? How do you? I guess maybe like around here somehow? It's not a crack, but there's a crack there. Ooh, that's a cool little space. Berserk. There's literally only like 1 Berserk in this entire game. With that shit I can finally watch that apparently interesting animation of the Berserk kill for the Whiplash. Okay, that destroys my momentum, so I should not be doing it while flying from those little whatchamacallits. Alright, let's try this again. I forgot what was here that I died to. Could have been just a fall. It's just me, or am I losing way less to falling than I did in the beginning of the game? Okay, double jumps is the answer. And using the ring apparently... Oh, I think I missed like one of these. Yeah, I didn't actually die to enemies. фізичне. Life and a second encounter somehow. All where? Oh, they're here. Okay, on second encounter I've got this. I probably didn't have to use it twice, but whatever. Worth it to just make second encounters fuck off. Someone's really fighting over here. Portal? My god. My god! Hey, you finally use it for that kind of stuff. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Need some more glory kills. Oof. Very oof. Ooh, I cannot tell you how oof that situation is. No. Oh, I had a life. Oh, that's fun. Just zipping away with a dodge and then pulling myself back with the thing. That's fun to do. Whew, even somehow got enough damage on her. Who's that? Another Baron. So I got no, I don't get this. I guess I can freeze some people. Whoops. Well, I'm alive. That's all that matters. Probably not for longer. Do the... Okay. No. Oh, out of ammo for that. Not ideal. Very not ideal. Holy shit. Okay, the exact ammo that I wanted. Oh, out of ammo for that as well. Good enough. No, what the f— How is there more of those? Holy shit, this fight takes way longer than it should. Ah, fuck him. Wow, that was quick. How did he get that fast? I'll take it. Some motherfucker just gets in the way. Okay. That did not reach him. Where is the cackle? So many fuck nuggets around here. Where the— oh, I didn't fall into a pit, that's good. He looks very close to death. Ah. And I guess they always do because they're just that on fire. Okay, I'm kinda sick of doing blood punches on the Mancubi because that's just dangerous. I'm just gonna shoot rockets at them. Or at them. Okay, so oh, another one of them, but I might have a question, I mean answer for that. Yes, I have a question for that. Get rid of that. I think it's behind me actually. Oop! I completely missed. Seems like I'm just gonna die again. Whoop! Maybe. Maybe not. Got some armor, I guess. Honestly, I could just be throwing rockets at him now and again. Or using this. Too many drones. Hard to kill them. Where's the whiplash? There it is. Up. No! Guy arrived from behind. Exactly when I didn't need him to. Fuck off, drone. Unless I can kill you with a ballista, which I don't think I am able to. Ooh, out of ammo for this. Shit, fuck, shit. Probably should have chainsawed that thing. Alright, fuck it. Enough about that guy. Okay, need to replenish my stuff real quick. Kill the whiplashes. I'm not even gonna try bothering with the drones right now, cause fuck 'em. Ooh, yeah, that kind of drags on a little bit. Dude, how about you fuck off right now? Jesus Christ. Who's that? Is that the shield guy? Oh shit. Ooh, interesting, okay. Why keep showing me this? Give me the map. Alright, I'm assuming this is gonna be the last control.
By awakening the Icon
Maybe
of
not.
Sin Insider, the seal has been... Now the demons may pass through the void as never before. You have brought her people and this lonely place eternal damnation.
I wouldn't call it a very
She
holy
was
place.
arrogant to bring the dormant Icon here. Her hubris has shattered paradise.
Oh, some of those jumps are really pathetic. Whoa! Somehow still got... Wow. What? Why does it sometimes barely jump off the walls? I don't accept this. More clipping of geometry where it shouldn't be, but oh well. At this point I should just accept it. Yeah, there we go. That's quite some platforming. Well, I don't... Bunny Spider, I feel like Hayden's gonna be like... I mean, he already kinda dropped a hint that the makers, like, Khan Maker sucks, but what if someone else was in place of her, was in charge of... Hint, hint. Probably we're gonna put Vega in charge or something. Hey, there's Earth.
With the rings fully aligned, the dimensional gate to Earth is now open.
Give me a second to look around. I haven't gotten one figurine and it's right there.
To the landing platform and pass through the portal. Earth does not have much time left.
out here somehow. Maybe I can hop in from outside. Wow, Spectre figurine. Very chrome. Getting all the Chivos. And before one of these is just the real one standing there in ambush. So, which one of the bosses we're fighting first? I'm guessing the Khan, from what I've accidentally read here and there. But where could that possibly happen? Right, probably go in there. Yeah, I guess I could have just been killing them normally without having to do the headshot. They still die. Not even that armored. Have I been here since the beginning or something? Does seem quite like it. Alright, let's see. What is actually expected of us here? Is it swim time? Oh, hell. What is this thing? It's like some type of bent over arch while it's like bent over backwards. Actually, it looks a bit like Khan Maker's face. And the little wingies without the feathers or anything. Is she an actual biological being? And the little tentacles? Wow, so maybe that's how they actually look. That's what they actually are. Very Lovecraftian, I like it. Probably because of tentacles, but you know. Doomguy really, like in this game, Doomguy is mellowed out. He's not shot priests many times when they were shootable, easily accessible. And here he could just, you know, slice her up with no trouble. And he just kind of swims around her. Alright. Yeah. Well, we can dry her out like a fish. That works, I suppose. Hello, Joe. We were swimming in the bath with a giant god lady for some reason. You come at the right moment.
Hello, hello? Oh yeah, my mic is working.
Hey, but I don't think I need to, so I've got everything. There's the boss. What the hell is that? That's BFGM, okay. Or Unmaker, should we so choose. I don't know, Mighty Spider, that thing might be in like sleep of some sort, because I think that's just the con.
She cannot let you leave this place alive. She is invulnerable when she has the orb within her chest. Once removed, her defenses will be down.
Wow, giving quick tactical advice. How do you know all this stuff?
For millennia we have survived, made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity, so that they may in turn find redemption. Who are you? A human, once a mortal, to defy our traditions.
I see what the confusion has been. I think now I think that when she says this is how it's always been done, or here it's been millennia, blah blah blah, how you define our traditions. So I think their way of things has been similar, but without using hell as their kind of like weird ally. But they have been, as she says here, making others make sacrifice in their name for some sort of like moral redemption. So I guess just giving everyone the, hey, you'll go to heaven if you do whatever it is they use to get energy or sustain themselves from other civilizations. But then Doomguy showed them hell, and they've been using hell to do it much more efficiently on a larger scale. And then someone took away the god AI or whatever the hell they had, and now they cannot get reborn, or they cannot make a new Khan Maker. That was the thing. But about getting reborn, I forget if that was related to that or not, or if that was because of Argent that they don't get reborn anymore, and she is like trying to prevent that. Do you, Joe? I don't know. I kind of like her. Right, how do you deal with the orb? By using your extra lives. I'm just hoping I don't have to snipe it out of her. What was that little fist in the air? I'm gonna avoid reading... Oh, let's just make her drone. I'm gonna avoid reading like hints and stuff. I'm just gonna try to figure things out. How does that attack work? I thought it was just like a little column, but I guess it follows me. Can I hide from it? Looks like I can. Ah, bitch. There we go. There's a little fist. What is that? It's literally just a fist. I don't know what it does. It probably gives me like some bullshit power that's unique to this fight. Ah. Does she say shut up when she does that? This kind of sounds like that. Ah. Well, I'm fucked. Man, I just want to land once. Actually, it does. Or what was from what I did? What did damage to that bar? Maybe it's literally just shooting her anywhere. Yeah, okay, it does something. Shut up yourself. I kind of dislike that there's Maker drones present. Fuck me. This is gonna be kind of an annoying boss fight, it looks like. Switch to that shit. I'm hiding under the ceiling. Oh, apparently that doesn't actually work. Well, okay. I guess it drops some stuff if you kill them. Oh, it recharges, I think. Boy, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, well, I don't know how much streaming is left for me with this game, but tell me how it goes for you in Discord, I guess. Oh, what a time to run out of everything. Fuck. I don't understand how this fight even works and what you're supposed to do. But I will eventually learn. I don't know also what the hell that fist is up there and how to get it. Okay, I can actually just headshot him with this. I don't know what that attack is, it just hurts me. Where am I? I'm outside of the boundaries of life and morality. Oh, motherfucker. It's gonna be like the Gladiator again, just like 9 portions of annoyance to 1 portion of actually finally figuring it out and just doing it real quick. Or maybe I use this. What was that? Oh, maybe that's just Blood Punch. Do I Blood Punch her? That would be pretty silly if I just Blood Punch her. Wow, I literally just Blood Punch her. Well, to start with. Okay, maybe now I go punch her. No! Okay. I'm starting to see what they want from me, I think. Missed with that. I'm pretty sure I had the dashes there, but sure, whatever you say there. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work out, just restart this. Oh, oh. Well, whatever works for you, Joe. Oh, I don't even have that yet, okay. Yeah, this reminds me of Serious Sam boss fights where they just give you like power-ups that you never see in the game. How did I guess if I probably dodged, that would have been good. I hope the fist respawns. Okay, let's escape the shut up. How? Okay, she's way too far, and now I'm kind of dead. Oof. Man. Nah. God, fuck. I just wanted to land one of those hits, see if that's right. Ah, the drones are always gonna be in the way there. That's just this game. It has to have small shitty enemies at all times. Otherwise, where are you gonna get resources? Where did I get the... Not sure where I got the thing, but I'll take it. I appreciate that I can just punch her. I am pretty sure I should have dodged that there. Okay, give me this thing. Alright, one keep down. I don't know if I can keep this going for as long as the game wants me to. Actually, it looks like our other shields are weaker. Wait, where is she? Oh, there we go. Floor is lava. Why is the floor lava? I cannot tell where the hell I am after this. Okay, that worked. Ah. Ooh, well, the floor is really lava now. I'm kinda dead. No, I'm not. A lot of the floor is lava, but not all of it. Man, you know what? Where's the jumper? Come on. No, so close. Okay, just lost a lot of health burning there on the floor. Okay, see, like, okay, this is gonna be, this fight is long. I wonder if it saves progress. I think, yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, good actually. So now I get to do it properly the whole way through. Oh wow, really? Okay, that was pretty bad. Never mind. But yeah, I get to do the whole thing. And actually have time to use what I've learned. Instead of just like learning and then immediately killing him. Her, in this case. Ah, didn't reach. Ah, no, what? Doing that fist punch on her is really disorienting. How am I on this ammo? Should I just pick up? I probably should. No. Kinda reminds me of Primogen a little bit. Okay, I just need to do that immediately again. Give me this helmet. Excuse me? Okay, the floor is becoming lava. That always hits you, even if you dodge well. Unless I'm just not dodging well, which is... I don't know if I'm ready to accept that idea, but... No! Wow, what the fuck was that? My chain gun just kind of flew. Okay, yeah, that I got a little bit too excited. I probably should have paused trying to shoot her and gotten some stuff back from the drones. I guess you can hide from the purple ball. Motherfucker, how? What? Why? Squid, get out of there. Why aren't you dodging? No, I'm running around, I'm sorry. I'm running around and getting health back. Give me a drone or something. No. Dickhead. There we go. Okay, that should be enough, I suppose. Okay, that works. Now I'm dead. Let's pick up all this armor. Nah, just go away. Oof. Nah, bro, I'm just gonna need some health back. No, it was there. Just suck it in. Whew, quite a fight. I think the worst part is just getting disoriented, and I don't know how it just sometimes turns you around. With what logic? Or it doesn't, and I'm just like not paying attention where I should end up facing after hitting her or something. Okay, I need some more bullets for that sting. Which means I gotta kill some drones. Good enough. Sometimes I really wish I was better at just like twitch aiming at small targets. Small moving targets. What? Someone punched me. Oof, 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 oof. There we go, some health. There we go, with more health. Oh, what should just like dizzy from attacking too much or something? Okay, where's my healing? Very bad. No. Where is the goddamn thing? Okay, there we go. Health. Reconfigure the floor. Lava. Oh shit. Way too much lava. I still got those little bottles apparently. Remove the shut up. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Again, it's just gonna... There's too much lava floor here for me to function properly. Motherfucker. There's way too much lava floor. I just cannot keep track of where it is while continuously shooting her. That's a bit much. But it's fun.
This boss fight seems like fucking bullshit from where I sit.
I don't know, I like it, but the only bullshit part is... Okay, two bullshit parts is when it just kind of feels like it spins you around after landing that on her, or apparently missing, and with the lava floor.
Yeah, lava floor is like the biggest shit here.
Yeah.
Without lava floor, I would have even called this exciting. But lava floor is just stupid. Oh look, you cannot use like 3/4 of the arena anymore because fuck you.
Well, I
Really
mean,
good
yeah,
idea.
that just goes a bit much. When it's like half of it even, that's manageable. Also the little shut up attack also. Oh shit, well. Also, leaves fire on the floor as well. I'm probably dead, but it was still, it feels nice to punch her in the whatever part that I punch her in.
This is a shitty stupid boss fight. That's what it is, Mike.
It's a fun boss fight that goes a little bit overboard in the last phases. With one of the mechanics, which is the fire floor here. But, you know,
And
maybe it's...
Android is making me watch it.
Well, I
So
mean, not
instead of
really.
just relaxing in the bathtub, I'm sitting here and watching this shit.
I just need some drones, give me some drones. Well, I mean, technically, if there's no drones... Oh no, shut up attack, I don't like it. Oof. No! Drones appear when exactly when, it's like police, appear exactly when they're not needed. Also, yeah, hello Mike. You know what?
Browser, just checking your coronavirus pass
Ah, Jimmy.
or something.
I don't know why I'm even trying to shoot that drone now, but I guess I'm committed. And it just died normally. What a waste.
Well, if I had a phone able to watch streams, I probably would be too scared to actually drop it into bathtub.
You should
and
get a
wouldn't take
laptop.
it with me.
Should get a laptop and you probably have some like table surface to put it on. Right, I forget I don't start with my wonderful punch. Yeah. Yeah. The shut up is also kind of weird. But I guess I don't have really the full awareness of my surroundings. I wonder if that removes the shut up. No, it doesn't. Wow, what the fuck? I guess that's the shut up fire floor. I wish that somehow I was able to find that one middle bounce pad easier, because that's like, I always go for that. Maybe, yeah, I mean, it's not the only one. I guess I could use any number of them. Oh, I still haven't picked it up. But it gives me the thing. I guess that's the one of my suit upgrades where like when something is full, some goes towards blood punch. Oh, did I punch her there? Where is she even? Okay, that thing really has a big fat collision. Oh, I'm not gonna be there in time, or am I? Works out. Okay, I don't need to bother with the turret mode for the minigun. Oh boy. Also, yeah, you can shoot her just a couple times to make her stop regenerating. And then, you focus your attention on staying alive. Where is she? Also, grateful she drops stuff when you punch her. Drop with it. Where are the drones? Oh no, fire floor.
This is Nightmare, right?
Yeah. In more ways than one. Okay, don't die to that lava floor. Get the health. There we go. Ah, okay, I don't even need the jump pads to reach her sometimes. Ah. Such a disappointment to miss these guys.
Is this really the best weapon to shoot them with?
Well, the other, I mean, I guess headshots with some other weapons could count. Probably.
I mean, your aim is kind of fucking terrible. No
I mean,
offense.
mostly-
Maybe you can use something better.
I mean, I hit quite often for, like, compared to how I usually do with things like this. But the other only thing that's kind of like viable for that is the scoped heavy cannon, and that shit's just never gonna work. Yeah. What? There we go. I should be able to just finish her from here, just using these platforms. That felt like it didn't work for a second there, but then it did. Phew. This is probably, I mean, out of the what, 2 boss fights so far.
Destroyed all that I was meant to rule. And all just to protect them. Servants to our beliefs. You have broken the holy seal of Urdak. Your transgressions here will jeopardize all of
So, that thing in the bath was not her apparently, because this is the real her under the armor and she's much smaller. So I'm wondering if the thing in the bath is like meant to be foreshadowing for some, because that's Titan size Mega Angel. Is that the Dark Lord? Or what is that voice?
Leave now.
They're setting up shit for potential future sequels. I'm all for it. Man, seeing Doomguy jump in third person is just wrong. From outside. 2 blood punch. Wow, it's just like for the final boss. Now I got 2 blood punch attacks. So am I going? I guess I probably will. I don't know. We did say like point of no return, and I will not be able to return to my fortress until everything is done. So probably not gonna get a chance to go in the fortress until the end. Oh yes, there were challenges on this level. See, like, this was a long-ass level with a boss then. Why couldn't the Sentinel levels be combined into, like, Taras whatever, Taras Bulba, and then the Gladiator? Why did they have to do it the weird backwards way? That's... I mean, it's different. Yeah, Mini Spider, the boss was really fun. Because it was long enough, even after I figured out what I have to do and how to do it most of the time. And then, even when I also figured out that I don't have to do turret mode, that she is actually pretty easy to dodge and you don't have to jump from the middle to land her the punches. There was enough there. I guess it didn't save after every little pip of health or anything like that, like the Gladiator did. And for that reason, even after figuring out how to, like, and adapting to the boss, there was enough room there to actually use that skill long enough for it to be fun. Unlike the Gladiator, where like, oh, figure out, boom, dead. Oof, so close to that skull thingy, whatever the hell it is. Biker podium, okay. Well, let's see, is the next level a level or is it just a boss? If it's a level, I feel like this is just a boss mostly. If it's a level, we'll put it off. If it's a boss, might as well finish it. On the other hand, I probably wanna like talk a bunch about the game. Then again, there's not really... I've said everything pretty much that I wanted to say. Also, there's gonna be single player DLC. I might talk after that. For he will walk among us, and he will smite the evil from this earth. For he who comes in our time of need is not of mortal breed, he is a destroyer. Right hand of our creator and the one who brings fear where there is no hope. Corax tablets. 313, hey! Not as bad as 666, but pretty bad as well. So, show me. Yellows, all yellow. Oh! No, proper level. Proper level. No challenges though. Is it a proper level? In the Gladiator level, there was, like, the full bar was 10 boss bars. 5 red pips tell me there's at least some combat gonna be happening in here. And there's, though... I mean, this is not much. From the looks of it, most of it is BFG ammo. And autumn map, or whatever this is meant to be. I guess that's a lore bit. Level and pretty long. It does not look pretty long. But I'm gonna trust you. Maybe there's just like a lot of fighting here. Okay, then this is a good place to stop then, I suppose. Exit to main menu. Except, hopefully nothing is lost in the saving. And I mean, it is late, but also I don't give a shit because now I don't have to wake up early on weekdays because everything's cool. Oh hey, I got the background as well. Oof. Skins for
You remember
base.
how I complained about horse in pants?
Yes.
Those motherfuckers are still flooding.
Wow.
That fucking horse triggered the stupid fucking flood shit. Like the fucking Discord was quiet for a couple days. And it was a fucking blessing. But now they are fucking flooding again. What kind of a horrible fucking monster do you have to be to just fucking flood about completely stupid inconsequential shit that is not even funny? I fucking hate all these people. Fuck them.
Is it an off-topic channel by any chance?
No!
Oh, that's bad then, because I have that one muted, I think. Well, I mean, you know, you haven't seen that one server that I was on for the Russian community, for like the horse. One of them at least. It's just like, there's a lot of people there, and some channels are just like non-stop flood of bullshit, and it's like hugs, kisses, hey, how are you, I'm fine, let's talk about this game, let's talk about this politics, hugs, kisses, stupid picture. And it's like, man, why did I even join? I don't know. And I muted this entire server and I don't even go there. And also what they do is they like when someone's birthday that they know comes up, they add everyone. And like, wow, the best server. But yeah, that,
I just don't understand, like, okay, like, why are you fucking doing this? Do you have nothing else to do, like to fucking meme at other people? It's not even memeing because it's not funny, it's just fucking dumb, and it's fucking cringe. Everything they write is fucking cringe. There's 0 point to anything they fucking write. There's zero interesting information. It's just like fucking, I don't know.
I wish this was Twitch because then I could highlight this rant and link it in the Discord, show them what they are from the outside. I could still do that somehow with the YouTube recording, I suppose. That will be quite satisfying to do. And I assume I have your full consent to do that, because surely if you have such strong feelings you would kinda like them to be crushed emotionally by it.
If I wanted them to know my opinion, I would have just wrote it in the channel.
Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense, but maybe you're too shy or lazy to do it. I can do it for you, if you want, but if you don't want, I won't. I'm just imagining how cool it would be to just link this, like, these motherfuckers are retarded and everything sucks. I hate everyone, they are all stupid and it's not even funny, god damn it. They're like, oh, no, is that really what we are? Is that what we've become?
No, they will just say, "Whoa, this guy's a dick," and will continue fucking doing their stupid shit without
Also-
thinking
also
even for a
possible.
moment that there is something wrong with their lives.
You know, you'd think for people of a certain type, there's always the thought that, like, in the back of their head, they know there's something wrong with their lives, they just suppress it actively. Maybe that's their way of coping with how horrible their lives are, Hypocrite, and you're dissing it. You're ragging on it. That's how those people survive in the modern difficult times where society is oppressive and there's a virus and there's no good games coming out anymore. The horses are over, Hypocrite. The horses are over. Those people, they have all gone mad. But I don't begrudge them for it. I don't know how I am still... Goddammit. I think of the words has interrupted my amazing speech. Holding on to sanity, I guess, what is what I would have said if I was quick thinking enough. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, you know, yeah. Also, Miney Spy, those are the people, if you remember, were you around when I was streaming that previous game before the fishing and this? I think it was the last game before these, with the, like, the bird horse and the dog and the acrobatics and the flying. It's the Discord server for that game, which you wouldn't think would be weird, but strangely it is. Anyway, not sure when I'm gonna play the final level. Could be just any day, because nowadays every day is a weekend day, every day is vacation and just rest and peace and quiet and stay at home and just thank the Chinese, no, not thank the Chinese, but you gotta find the good things about every circumstance. But for now, thank you all for tuning in, especially that guy who was like, why the fuck am I watching something with only 5 views? And goodbye.
Goodbye.